Hello, all my people out there in YouTube land. Today I'm bringing you a review of the Age of the Primes, the 13 Liege Maximo. And let me start out by saying I think this figure is a great figure. I love everything about it. He's big, he's bulky, he's menacing. Looks like he could take on Optimus Prime all by himself. But there are a few things that many fans have a problem with. His shoulders here. A lot of people don't like how his shoulders work in these pauldron type thingies. So what the problem is, if you want to get him in a shooting position with a gun or something, you can't really do that because you're going to move the pauldron, right? Or it could pop off, or you could move it like that and you get his arm out in a straight out shooting position. It looks kind of strange, and a lot of people don't like that, right? I'm one of them. Why they couldn't just make like it attached, not have this, and just have it attached to his shoulder, so when you move the shoulder, it would move along with his shoulder and unhinder that articulation, right? Well, I found a fix for that. So what you do is you have to take these off and put them to the side somewhere. And the fix I found involves the upgrade kit that came with this guy. No, I forget what this guy's name was. Dinobot or something for Beast Wars, or an alternate version of him. And let's try to adjust the camera here. And this was part of upgrade kit. These shoulder things here, and this is how I'm gonna fix Maximo's shoulders here. Now, for whatever reason, this was not designed for play with. This was for like if you're gonna display it or whatever, because people had messaged the seller saying, "Oh, you play with it and everything falls off and everything," right? I'm guessing you would have to put sticky tack on here and attach it, or visible elastic bands, and wrap it around there. It won't fall off if you're going to be playing with it, even mildly, moderately with your kid, or whatever. But yeah, these are not going to stay on there very well. These things don't stay on very well either. I forget what the name of this upgrade kit was, but it's for Dinobot. It's made for him specifically. This thing too doesn't like to stay on. It pops off. It's just a piece that I don't know what it's supposed to do. Make his waist look thicker or something. That will fall off too if you mess around with it too much. But mainly what I'm trying to point out is that these are what you need right here for his fix. So what you would do is you look at it, see how it's a little bit curved. I don't know how well you can see that. It's a little bit curved down further on one side. So this would go on his right shoulder this way, right? And I don't think you could tell with this. There's no way to tell with these that you get for Liege. But what you do is you can see a little bit of the sticky tack I had used. But you take some sticky tack, and I know this seems a bit messy, but at least you're not damaging the collector value of the toy or anything. And you stick it on there pretty well. Push it up in there. I don't suppose it has to be perfect, but get it so it's gonna stay on there. And you would do the same thing with the other one. If I can find it. Oh yeah. get the sticky tack that you can buy in any hardware store. Stick it on here a little bit. Get this pushed on here. And so then what you would do is you take Liege here. And this is the right shoulder. And for some reason it fits his shoulders a lot better than what it was designed for the original creator of this thing. Designed this for the other guy, the Dinobot guy. And so these useless things that once held his shoulder pauldrons on go straight up. This will go onto his shoulder, clipped over his shoulder. And so now, I don't know how well these are going to stick. These fall off on you too, but it's not a perfect fix, but at least you can have him pointing his gun. It's not hindered. You can come back down. See what I mean? It's not a perfect fix, but what I've done is, if you want, you could take like an invisible elastic band, get it over there, get it around the whole thing. See, it's not a perfect fix, but you know, if you're looking for a somewhat adequate fix for his shoulders, for his shoulder pauldrons, there you go, you got that. I mean, like I said, it's not a perfect fix, but is it on there? There we go. I don't know why I don't want to stay. It's tricky. You gotta. It's finicky. You gotta finicky around with it, but it works. He can get in his poses now, shooting straight up with his gun. Right. And get in there. He can shoot straight out with his gun and come back down and get in the guard stance again. And I don't know why this one's stacked up on me. You gotta finicky around with it a little bit, but the elastics will help. At least he can move around. He'll have his pauldrons on, you know. I don't know why this one is not. Hold on a sec. Why this guy ain't. I'm gonna take this off for a sec. There we go. See, at least there's some maneuverability now. But it's the same thing. They're not gonna like want to kind of stay in place, but they will if you push them back in and move it around. So, anyways, that's that. I've demonstrated a fix. Not the best. It's not the perfect, but now. I already mentioned that I like this figure. He's big, he's bulky, he's a bruiser. I love everything about it. I don't quite understand the mythos that he's sort of like a god. What was it? Primus created him originally to fight Unicron eons ago or something. But he was bad. So, I want to show you guys some fan modes I've made. And if you notice, look at his feet here. You'll see their eyes here that they put strategically on his feet. See that? Both of his feet. I don't know how well you can see that. So from there, I'm guessing that you can guess he's going to be a two-headed dragon mode, right? So to do that, you would have to push up his head, right? Bring this thing back, push his head in. Push that down. Push that down. Get that on the side of the way, best you can. Now, simply turn. Turn his arms are going to become his feet. Right, arms are going to become feet. But to make that even halfway convincing or cool, what you need to do is, let's see here, you need to get these things. Now you see these things came with an upgrade kit many years ago that you can't find anymore. I've looked for it, but you can't find it anymore. It came with a big power translucent red and blue giant power sword that combined and came apart with different weapons and guns. It's not available no more, but if you had one of these, make his arms here look like a claw. Alright, see that? So you make his arms here look like claws, and you have that. These pauldrons to stay on a little better. I don't know why I can't get this to work. I had this working pretty well before, but the cursor of the camera, for whatever reason why I'm not doing this right. Okay, clicked it a little better. Can't get this halfway decent. Okay, then you turn his legs around, simply bring down his feet, and close up his head, and you have a two-headed dragon mode. Now some would say, oh, he's just he's standing on his head with his feet sticking out. Oh, that ain't that great. I like it. I thought it was ingenuitive and ingenious. Okay, I think it's cool. There you go. Then you can add this. You can put this back on him too. If you want. And give him some added ornament or something. Adjust his horns. Okay. I'm just a little bit aggravated today. Today's that day where it's supposed to be over 100 degrees or something. And our air conditioner went out. Our central air just went out. And hopefully we can get a guy who does it cheap for us to come around and help us out. Who knows when that will happen, but can't afford $500 for one of those other guys that come in and help us. But there you go. There's two-headed dragon mode. I know it's not the best, and I realize you could have better, like jaw. The jaw isn't the best. If it had a better lower jaw, it'd be more convincing as a menacing dragon of some kind. But There you go. And then I have another mode too. Another mode I came across I thought was pretty ingenious. Take off these clothing majigs. Take off this just to make it more easier. And so what do? We would transform him back into ship mode almost. Turn this around. Get him into ship mode. Now I think these have to come off of ship mode. Right? So let's skip that. Let's skip that for now. Let's he can do a pretty good base mode too. Now, the way he transforms, you can do any number of different combinations for his base mode. Right? Let's take his head back out. Now, I mean, I already had one in mind. I just can't think of it right now. What I did, but you can come up with any number of things. Oh, it's so hot today, man. Like I said, my air conditioner is out. I'm just out of it. I'm just out of it. I know you can hear the fan on next to me. I got a fan next to me. That's helping a little bit. Alright, let me think. Maybe put his head away. I mean, the way he transforms it, I mean, almost anything you can imagine could be a great little base mode for minifigures. And I had something in mind, but I just can't think of it right now. It's the wife trying to call me. I'm not going to answer it right now. So these come out. Where's this at? These come out. Don't want to give up. My wife's trying to call me, so give up already. Yeah, she's gonna have to give up. I told her I was gonna try to make a video. So, get these out of the way. So, that's just something on the fly. I had something better. I had made something earlier, but I honestly can't remember what it was. You're gonna have to give up, lady. I'm in the middle of something. So anyways, that's something on the fly here. Good base mode for your little guys here. Oh jeez, give it up already, lady. She don't know when to quit. Okay. Yeah, little guys can like, you got your battlement going on, they can hang around. You can get a Titan Master in there. Things are so tough to get out sometimes. Come on, get out, get out, get out. Put like Titan Masters here, stand them up with a little sticky tack or something. I know you're not gonna just stand up there. Get one to balance and stand up. But on here, I don't know if Toy Hacks could make like little panels in here, little computer screens or something. And this guy can make like a little cool little base too for your little Titan Masters and any kind of these smaller guys here, you know. So that's that. There's one more mode I wanted to show off. But that involves taking off the shoulder fix again. Let me bring the camera up. Bring this camera up here. Okay, so since it's so hot, I don't know if it's me. I freaking these limbs feel like they're loose. They're a bit loosey. Figure out these legs. Okay. There we go. Alright, so like I said, this shoulder fix is not the best, but it will work if you can manage to you gotta fiddle around with it, and it's just so hot. I think if I took my time and tried to figure out, put the shoulders on before I started this video, it would have came out better. But I'm gonna take these off. Bear with me here. These are gonna have to come off for a ship mode, right? These will have to come off. Now, get them back in ship mode. Legs come together here, right? Actually, these can come out. I have these coming out because that's.
Why don't you shut the fucking fan off?
Can you not swear? I'm in the middle of a video here. Turn the fan on then, and let me finish my video. So, get him back into ship mode before I was so rudely interrupted. What do we have to do? We have to bring this up, bring his arms out, Bring this up, right? Oops, horn goes over, right? And I think that's the right way. These get out of the way. These legs go together. This comes up. You want to bring his legs all the way up, right? And it's kind of in the way, kind of in the way. What am I forgetting here? This has to go on. That goes on because if you don't have the horns on, then it becomes a troublesome transformation. This comes up. All his arms go in. I just forgot about his arms, yeah. His arms come up and hook in this way. Get him. There we go. There we go. Then these point downward this way.